welcome. Today I'm going to share with you all my recipe for a shepherd's pie. This is not the traditional way it's made in Trinidad. This is just the way that I make it. And for this recipe, I have here 1 pound of lamb cut up into small cubes. If you can get boneless lamb, that would be even better. I know some of you like to make this with minced meat, so if you want to make it with minced meat, you can do that also. Just substitute your lamb for minced meat. And I also have 2 pounds of potatoes cut up into small cubes. I'm going to add some salt to this and put it up to boil. And while the potato is boiling, we're going to season our lamb. So put up a pot to heat up on your stove in the meantime. So medium high, let it heat up. And now we're going to move on onto seasoning our lamb. So I have here some scallions and some celery that I chopped up. A tablespoon of minced bandania and 2 tablespoons of green seasoning or bandania. To this, you're going to add some salt and pepper to taste. Give it a mix. In the meantime, while the pot is heating up, I'll go over the rest of the ingredients with you all. I have here butter, milk, some water and some flour, Worcestershire sauce, some dried herbs, whatever mixture of dried herbs that you have. If you don't have it, that's okay. Some tomato paste, tomato sauce, chicken stock, onions chopped and carrots chopped. Now I'll leave the exact measurements for this down below in the description box. Once your pot is nice and warm, add in some olive oil. That will be about 2 teaspoons. When your oil is nice and hot, add in your lamb. Add a little water to your bowl and set aside. So we're going to sear this lamb and let it get nice and brown and develop those flavors. So try not to turn it too often. Just leave it in there, let it get brown on one side, and then you turn it so the rest of it gets brown. Just going to go in now that it's starting to brown and turn it. Once your lamb has gotten a really nice color and that liquid that was in the pot dried out, add the reserved liquid from your bowl. Because you want to allow this lamb to cook until it's nice and tender. So you can cover this and just allow it to cook until it's nice and tender, and then we'll move on to seasoning our lamb further. When your lamb is nice and tender, you want to empty it into a bowl and set it aside. So my potatoes just finished boiling. What I'm going to do is make the topping, which is add the butter and the milk. And I'm just going to season it with some black pepper. I already tasted the potatoes and they have enough salt. So just mix this in. So I'm just going to add a little bit of cheese just to give this potato a little more flavor. Not much. Just about a 1/4 cup. Once you've mixed in your cheese, just set this aside. So put your oven to preheat at 375 degrees. And in here I put in 2 tablespoons of butter to soften up. And to that I'm going to add my carrots. and my onion. Now the butter got brown because I used the same pot that I cooked the lamb in. Add a little salt to your onion and carrots to help season and soften. And add in your dried herbs. You just want to wake that up a little bit. Already starts to smell really fragrant and nice. When your onions and carrots are nice and tender, you're going to add in your tomato paste. Just stir it in and just mix it in for about less than a minute just to wake it up a little bit, help the flavors develop further. Add your tomato sauce. Your Worcestershire sauce. And your chicken stock. Next, add in your lamb. While your lamb is coming up to a boil, you want to make your flour mixture, which is going to thicken your lamb. So you add your water to your flour. And you're going to add your flour mixture to your lamb mixture. The flour will cook with the heat. So now all you want to do is turn this up and you're going to allow it to thicken. Once it gets nice and thick, we'll take it off and put it into a greased dish. Okay, so here I have my greased dish. Here I have my potatoes and my lamb is done. It's nice and thick. I'm going to go ahead and pour it into my greased dish. So just spread out your lamb evenly in your dish. And go ahead and top your lamb with your potato. So I finished topped it. As you can see, I have a little less potato that I had bargained for, so I'll just increase the amount in the description box. When you're making this, it will actually cover the entire thing. Now if you want, you can add some cheese to the top of this and put it to bake, but I already put cheese in my potato mixture, so I'm just going to put this to bake for about 20 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. My shepherd's pie just came out of the oven. It's nice, it's piping hot. As you can see, it has a nice golden crust, if you can tell. So I'm going to leave this to cool out a little bit and then I'll dish it out and show you what it looks like. So here you have it, my shepherd's pie recipe. Now this recipe doesn't cut like if it's an actual pie. It's a more like a mashed potato with a saucy, nice lamb filling. So I hope you guys try my version. Let me know down below if you like it. And if you want to make this thicker into a pie version, you just cut back on the amount of chicken stock that you put into this and the amount of tomato sauce. So you try to keep it on the thick side or even add some more flour to thicken it up. But this is the way that I like it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.